So now that we have closed this round, we are going to slip stitch into the chain 3 space, and then we're going to chain 1, which will count as our single crochet, and then we're going to chain 3 more, which is our chain 3 space. And now we're going to single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, and single crochet in the next, chain 3, and single crochet in the next, chain 3. We're going to have 5 loops this time. Oop. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to chain 4. And we're going to work a fan on top of this fan right here. I think this dress is mad at me. I have had to frog the same last 2 rounds at least twice each, and I cannot work these stitches right now. Okay, we chain 1, and then in between both of these fans we're going to work a V-stitch. See that? Okay, I will get past this. All right, chain 1, and we work another fan on top of this fan right here. I'm starting to think it's the hook, or maybe it's the way I'm positioned while I'm crocheting this one right now. We chain 4, we go into this chain 3 space, and we single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, and we single crochet in the next chain 3 space. We should have 2 loops left. Now we're going to chain 4. We're going to work a fan on top of this fan right here, and then here we go. Okay, now we're going to work our 6 loops into this area right here where we have all of our double crochet separated by a chain 1 space. So we chain 4, and I will meet you. We're going to chain 4, we're going to single crochet into this space right here, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, until we get to this area right here. We single crochet, then we chain 4, and we're going to work a fan right here, and this is where I'll meet you. So I finished my fan. I have 6 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and right here we have these 2 fans left. We are going to start another foundation for the pineapple right here in the center fan. So we're going to chain 1, and of course we are going to double crochet on top of each, 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet, 4 double crochets inside the chain 2 space. Jeez. Yes, it is the way that I'm positioned while I'm trying to crochet. I'm sitting Indian style, leaning my elbows on my legs. Why I don't sit on a desk right now, I don't know. I'm a gluten. pain. Is that how you say it? Not gluten, it's gluten free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 right there. And so now we chain 1, and we're going to double crochet into this chain 2 space and work a fan. That's the pattern that we're going to work this entire round. Just what I showed you guys. Yeah, it's the way that I'm doing this. I may have to change the way that I am sitting. So here we go. This is what we do. We're going to work a fan, then we'll work our loops, you know, our pineapple. Then we're going to chain 4, and we're going to work a fan in that, on top of that fan. Then we're going to start the foundation for another pineapple in between, and then we'll work a fan here. Then we chain 4, and we continue working on this pineapple right here. We will be left with 2 loops. Chain 4, fan, chain 4, we work our loops right here. Chain 4, fan, chain 1, and we work our 8 double crochets in that center fan right here, or on top of that center fan. Chain 1, fan, chain 4, loops, chain 4, fan, chain 4, loops right here. We should have 6 loops. Chain 4, fan, chain 1, double crochet, 4 double crochets in the chain 2 space, double crochet, chain 1, fan, chain 4, loops, chain 4, fan, chain 4, loops again, chain 4, fan, chain 1, double crochet, 4 double crochets in the chain 2 space, double crochet, chain 1, fan, chain 4, loops, chain 4, fan, chain 4, we work our loops right here, chain 4, fan, chain 1, 8 double crochets or extended double crochets, chain 4, fan, chain 4, loops, chain 4, fan, V-stitch, and then chain 1 and a fan, and I will meet you here. I finished my round, and so now I'm going to close this round right here inside that first chain 1 that we worked, that I said would count as a single crochet, just like that. So we just closed it. Now we're going to slip stitch into the center, and we're going to chain 1, make it a little bit bigger. We're going to chain 1, that's going to count as our first single crochet. Then we chain 3 more, and now we're going to single crochet in the next, chain 3, single crochet. We're going to end up with 4 loops this time. Now we're going to chain 4, and we're going to work a fan on top of the first fan after the chain 4. I have icing. I had icing all over my hands earlier today. I don't know if you guys can see the tint of blue on my thumb. Okay, chain 1, and we're going to work another chain, another chain, sorry about that, another fan on top of that V-stitch. So we'll work a fan in here. This is going to be a very, very easy round to follow We're not adding anything. We're not increasing. We're just going to work on our pineapples and our base pineapples, or the base of our pineapples. And that's it. So right here we're going to single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. We're going to have 1 loop left right there. We're going to chain 4. We're going to work a fan in here on top of the fan after our chain 4. And now we are going to chain 4 again and start working these loops right here. Then we're going to chain 4 and work a fan in here, chain 1, and we're going to work how we've been working this entire for this entire pattern. You know, we double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, fan, chain 4, work our pineapple, end up with 1 loop. And so that's how we're going to work the entire round, all the way around. We're not doing anything else. Very, very easy. And I will meet you guys back over here where we start. Where do we start? Back here where we started. Right here. So we'll work a fan, 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 chain 4, and then we will slip stitch in here. So I'll meet you back at this round. At the end of this round. Sorry. Okie dokie, so I just closed this round. I have the 3 fans right here that I worked in the end. I closed it in the first the first chain 1 space that we created right here in this pineapple. So now we're going to slip stitch into this chain 3 space, and once again we're going to chain 1, which will count as our first single crochet. Now we chain 3 more, and we're going to single crochet in the next chain 3 space. And we're going to work this pineapple, or the loops, right here. So now we should have 3. 1, 2, 3 left. We chain 4. This is going to be another easy round. We're only going to make 2 additions to this round, and it's at the beginning and the end. So after this fan, we're going to chain 1, and here in this center fan right here, we're going to start another foundation for a pineapple. So we're going to work our 8 extended double crochets or double crochets, depending on the yarn that you guys are using. And that's what we're going to do right there and right here. Make sure we have 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's it. And so we're going to chain 1 and work a fan right here. And the rest of the round is pretty much, it's really simple. You guys have been working this pattern now, and know, I'm sure you guys know what to do next, with the exception of here, the beginning, and here at the end, where we're going to add another 8 double crochets to this fan right here. We're going to, we have 1 loop left, so we're going to chain 5, single crochet, chain 5, and then work a fan right here, chain 4, work you know, the loops right here will have 4 loops, chain 4, fan, chain 4, and we're going to start our loops here, which we will have 6, chain 4, we work a fan, chain 5, single crochet, chain 5, and then work a fan. So that's what we're going to do this entire round. I have reached the end of this row, and so I have already slip stitched into that chain 1 space. So now I'm going to slip stitch into the chain 3 space, and then I'm going to chain 1, which will count as my first single crochet, or well, yes, the single crochet that you make, you know, before you start chaining 3. And I'm going to chain 3 more, and now I'm going to single crochet in the next chain 3 space, and then I'm going to chain 3 more and single crochet in the next chain 3. So now you should have 2 chain 3 spaces, and we're going to chain 4. We're going to work a fan and extend it. That's what I'm working with. We're going to work a fan on top of the first fan after the chain 3 space. We're going to chain 4. And this is where we're going to work the double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, 8 times. So I'll meet you here at the end of this one so we can continue working our way. Okay, I worked my 8 extended double crochets with a chain 1 in the middle, and I have chained 4. And so now we're going to work a fan on top of the fan. That's after the double crochets with a chain 1 space. We're going to work a fan on top of the fan from the previous row. And now we are left with this right here, and you guys have already worked this before, so you know we don't have any more chain spaces to work. So we're just going to chain 1, come over to the next fan, and work another fan on top of this fan, of the fan after that pineapple motif that we finished working, that we completed in the previous row. I mean, this is the actual completion right here. And so now let's work this pineapple right here. So we're going to chain 4 and then chain 3 in each space in between, and I will meet you so work your chain 4 again and work your fan right here, and I'll meet you over here. Okay, I've already worked my chain 3 spaces, and we should have 3 loops left in this round. I chained 4 and I worked a fan on top of the fan that is right before we go in to start working this next pineapple one, and we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have 6 loops right here. So in the fan, or on top of the fan, prior to the 6 loops, we're going to work an increase right here. So we're going to chain 2 more, and we're going to work 2 more double crochets in there. That is the only change in this round, or the only thing that we're going to do different in this round. We're going to be working an increase, which is 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in on top of the fan prior to the pineapple that we're working, where we have 6 loops left. So right here we'll work our loops, right? Chain 4, we're going to work a fan right here, chain 1, and we'll go directly to this fan over here. Then we're going to chain 4, and we're going to work our loops here, and we'll have 3 loops left. Then we come here, and you see how over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have those 6 loops. So this is where we're going to work another increase. Then we work our loops, fan, chain 1, and fan, chain 4, then we'll have 3 loops left in this pineapple right here, chain 4, and we're going to work another increase prior to this one right here. We have 6 loops right there. Okay, and once again, fan, we close this one off, right, and then we chain 4 and we work this pineapple right here. We'll have 3 loops left, and we're going to work an increase in the one prior to the 6 loops. And so this is how we're going to work our entire round. And so I will meet you guys back over here. I will be slip stitching into that first and that chain 1 space right here, which counts as a single crochet. And so I will meet you guys here so we can work on the next round. I have finished my round, and I went ahead and I slip stitched into that first chain 1 space right there, which counted as a single crochet, and then I slip stitched into the chain 3 space. I chained 4 total because one of them is going to count as a single crochet and the other 3 as a chain 3 space. I went ahead and single crocheted there, and now we are going to chain 4, and then we're going to work a fan on top of the fan immediately following the pineapple. So we're going to work a fan in there, and once we finish working our fan, we're going to chain 4 and we are going to work our pineapple, or start the beginning of the loops for our pineapple. So between the first and the second double crochet, we're going to single crochet in the chain 1 space, and we're going to chain 3 and single crochet in the chain 1 space. Now we'll meet you here. Well, let's go ahead and work a fan right here, and I'll meet you once we finish working this fan. Once we finish working this fan, we're going to chain 1, and in this chain 1 space right here, right above this pineapple, we're going to work a V-stitch in there. So we're going to work an extended double crochet, chain 2, and another extended double crochet in there, and then we're going to chain 1 and we're going to work a fan on top of the next fan. And after that, we're going to chain 4 and we're going to work the loops in our pineapple right here. And so I will meet you here in this space right here after we finish working these pineapples. I finished my loops and I chained 4, and so now here where we have this increase, we're going to work a fan in the first chain 2 space of the increase. We're going to work a fan in there, and then once we do that, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to work a fan in the next chain 2 space. And this is pretty much how we're going to work the entire row. We're going to go ahead and work the loops in this pineapple right here, and then we're going to work a fan on top of the fan where we close the pineapple, a V-stitch right here in the center, another fan. We're going to work our pineapple, and then right here we're going to work 2 fans, 1 fan here, chain 1, so 2 fans separated by a chain 1 space, 1 fan in each chain 2 space. So we're going to work our pineapple, fan, V-stitch, fan, work our pineapple, and then work fan, chain 1, fan, and so on and so forth until we get to the end of the row. I am at the end of this particular round, and I am going to show you how we're going to end this round when we have this 1 loop left. So I have already chained 4. Now I'm going to go into this first chain 1 space, which counts as a single crochet, and I am going to slip stitch in there. Then I'm going to slip stitch again into the chain 3 space, and now I'm going to chain 1, which counts as a single crochet, and now I'm going to chain 5. And that's because, you know, usually when we go from this fan to this last chain 3 space, it's a chain 5. So that's what I did. So we're going to do 6 chains in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I'm going to work a fan on top of the fan from the previous round. Chain 4. And I'm going to work the 5 loops that I need to work. And then I will see you here. And so I have my fan, and I chained 1 already. So now into this V-stitch, we're going to work another fan in there. Okay. So we work a fan in here, and then we're going to chain 1 after we work this fan, and we're going to work a fan on top of the next fan. That's what we're going to do. We're going to work a fan in here, and after we work this fan, we're going to chain 4, and we're going to work the loops in the next pineapple coming up. And we are back to having, we have 1 loop on this pineapple right there. And now we're going to chain 4, and we're going to work a fan here on top of the fan from the previous row. Hope you guys could see that. So we work 3 fans right here, right? 1 fan on top of the fan, another fan on top of the V-stitch, a fan on top of the fan, chain 4, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. So we should have 1 loop left right there. Chain 4, and we work a fan in there. But right here, we have 2 fans. This is where we had the increase in the previous row. So now, in this section, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to work a V-stitch in between those fans. And then we're going to chain 1, and we work a fan in the next. And this is the way the entire round is going to be worked. We're going to work right here. We're going to chain 4, and then we're going to work these single crochet, these spaces, the chain 3 with the single crochet to work that pineapple. Chain 4, and then we're going to work a fan here, work a fan in the V-stitch, and work a fan on top of the fan. Chain 4, and then we're going to work our loops right here, which will have 1 left. We're going to work chain 4. We're going to work a fan in this, on top of this fan, a V-stitch in between, and then another fan. So anywhere where you have the 2 fans right back to back, we're going to work a V-stitch in those. We're going to work that all the way around.